Welcome everybody. Let's take a look and see what's happening in the market. Let's get started. We'll do it the Dow Jones Transportation on the daily chart. Go through all these products here. An up day, pretty decent up day, 223. This transportation looks like it's trying to bottom here. September 12th is 3 days away. So it's a decent up day, but still we're down here. And this, it may be bottoming, right? Which would be kind of typical. But there could be a little bit more left in this before it finishes this little cycle that we're in. It might not be done here. Still positive momentum. Okay, let's go to Russell 2000. Let's look at the daily here. Yeah, barely a green day here for the Russell 2000. So it's still basically in declining mode, and this SMI is really low. Momentum still positive, barely, but it is. September 23rd is the cycle low. This doesn't look very strong. Maybe we get a bounce and then down again. Okay, so Russell 2000, very weak looking here. Let's go look at the NASDAQ. We can look at the cash indexes, I guess, here. If you missed the live stream this morning, which I do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch from 7 a.m. to maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock, well, you missed all of these same products I pretty much cover before the market opens, and that's a big deal because we look at the hourly charts or the 2-hour charts and some daily charts, but we basically talk about products that look like they could be a good trade. Okay, so you're missing out on that. This is more of a review of what the day was, right? NASDAQ, not very strong, just kind of a small day, 224 here. Looks like it's trying to bottom, but it may be doing that. Momentum is officially negative. Let's see, it happened today. Yes, momentum on the NASDAQ is officially negative on the daily chart. So that doesn't bode well. I think we get a bounce. It's probably not going to be very strong, and down again. Maybe it gets up like that. This, price-wise like this maybe. I don't know, 19,500 starts to roll over. Okay. So NASDAQ looks pretty weak. Does not have a good look to it. Okay, that takes care of the indices. The typical indices. Let's look at the Nike 225. Okay, that's a 2-hour. We're going to go to the daily. Fairly decent day here. Kind of like the Dow Jones Transportation. Pretty strong day. 1,405 for the Nike 225, but momentum, momentum is negative here. This is interesting. It looks like the slow line never went positive. Wow, okay. So all this up here and this tracking sideways, it never got positive. That is not a good sign for the Nike Japanese market. I think the Japanese market is probably in trouble here. Because it couldn't even muster getting positive momentum on the daily chart. So, whatever this is going to do, a little bouncy bounce, and I think we're going to see a big fail here, more than likely. You know what? We can take a look at the weekly chart real quick here. I don't know if I have a weekly cycle. Okay, I do. May 18th, way out there. Not a good look. This reminds me of the other markets on the weekly that have this rollover look. And yeah, I think just some big declines going to come long term. Even though we're in a new cycle, this is not looking strong for a new cycle. Okay, it just got down here, tried to get going, and gave it all up. Not a good look. Has a very left-hand translation look to it on the weekly chart. So I think the Nike 225 is in trouble. Okay, let's go and look at gold. Daily chart. strong. Gold is strong. Today was a range, kind of a small day, 22 points, but strong. It's up here in this box, this rectangle. Strong. Look at this. Yeah. Momentum is still very strong here. It did cross over, a couple week or two back, but it's still very positive momentum going on here. Gold looks strong. We'll see what it does as it gets closer and closer to September 26th, which is a cycle low. It may roll over a little bit into that. But if momentum stays positive in the daily chart, then look for blast off mode coming out of there. I said it before, I'll say it again. I think long term, which could be years in the making, I think gold's going to hit 3,000. Not this year for sure, probably not, but it's going to hit 3,000 in the future. Gold is going to go ballistic. It's going to be a reflection of how bad things really are. And the fact that gold's sitting up here at all-time highs, near 2,600, 2,500, that should tell you all you need to know about the state of affairs economically in the world. Let's take a look at, look at silver since I'm right here. We'll use the 1,000-ounce futures to do that. Silver not as strong as gold. It has made this pullback, kind of sitting in this wide little box down here, September 24th. Like I said before, I don't like it nearly as much as I like gold. I wouldn't trade it because it's part hedge metal, part industrial metal. It's just not as tradable as gold, though these daily cycles look really good, like really bang on. Just like look at these daily cycles on the daily chart. This is ran a little late. This one's really good. This one's good. This one's good. Whatever, who knows what's going to happen there exactly. But yeah, September 24th cycle low. I think you can trust that cycle low. But if I was trading metal, I'd trade gold. And don't forget, you can trade MGC on gold, the micro. And for silver, I don't think there's technically a micro, is there? I think it's just, I don't think there's a micro. I think that SIL is considered the micro. I don't remember. That's technically the micro, I guess. Yeah, $2,500. This is technically the micro or the mini. I guess this is considered mini SIL, $2,500. Is there a micro gold? Don't think there is. Hang on, let me look at this one more time. Don't think there is. There's SI for silver futures, the big futures. Okay, but there's not an MSI like that, right? So if you want to trade the smallest of silver, it'd be the SIL 1,000 ounce. Okay, let's take a look at, let's look at, looks like at the Japanese yen. Japanese yen, where are we at? September 24th, Japanese yen looks so strong. Look at this, never reached the bottom. I've been talking about this for the last week. Last 2 weeks, Japanese yen is super strong, super bullish. Today was a down day. September 24th, yeah, we could see a little bit. Maybe it gives it up a little bit, comes down to 0068, maybe gets down to here somewhere. Might get a little lower even, maybe 0067. Okay. But right now this thing is super bullish. I think Japanese yen is definitely the product to trade of all the products. It just looks so good. And on the hourly chart, the cycles are pretty solid on the hourly chart. That's why you should be joining me for live Twitch in the morning, because I cover the Japanese yen hourly chart and we talk about short-term trading. But even here on the daily chart, looks pretty good. I think coming out of September 24th cycle low, give it a little room to run. If it's positive momentum down here in the MACD, oh yeah, go long. Great product. All right, let's take a look at the euro dollar. The euro has a pullback going on. Looks like this little bounce failed. So it's not nearly as strong as the Japanese yen, which just continues to defy just about everything. October 2nd is the cycle low. Yeah, we could see this give it up for a while. It rolled over here and looks like it's having a hard time doing the old bouncy bounce. So while it remains quite bullish, it looks like it's heading south to me. Do I prefer? Okay, so I wouldn't short it, but I wouldn't go long on it either. I would trade the Japanese yen. This may become a short later, okay, or even a long, depending on what this momentum does as we get out here. But right now, I just wouldn't touch this product. It's a little bit iffy. Little iffy. Let's look at the British pound. Very similar to the euro. A little bit stronger momentum-wise. It's got better momentum, better bullish conditions of momentum than the euro. But right now, the SMI is stochastic momentum index is kind of near the bottom. I'd wait till that gets done. Wait till this finishes. It could even do that. Stay down there a while. Okay. It may just It may just give up a lot of price here as it makes its way out to the third or fourth week of September here. Okay. I wouldn't short it because the momentum is super strong. I just wouldn't touch it. Again, Japanese yen looks better to me to trade than this product. If it stays positive momentum, then coming out of September 26th cycle low, oh, you bet your bottom dollar, or British pound in this case, go long, but not yet. Hourly cycles are a different matter. So you want, like I said, join me in the morning, live Twitch, and we'll look at the hourly cycles. Become a member, $7.99 a month, if you want to get access to all the services that are available to members, including live stream charts on the S&P 500 and gold. And of course, you would know where the live Twitch channel is and all that good stuff. Okay, and you get nightly emails. Let's take a look at corn here. I'm tracking corn. Going to continue to track it here. Let's look at by the way, the 2-hour cycle on corn's pretty solid. Pretty solid cycles going on there. Daily chart cycles look fairly reliable. Fairly reliable. Looks like it wants to pull back here. Momentum is still negative. It's trying to go positive, but it hasn't done it. So corn off of this this little peak and rollover, I think it's going to be a short, probably. Okay. Probably going to run out of gas here and give it up. But I would pay attention for a while. Maybe just let this thing run a little bit. Let's just see what this momentum does here. Green day today. It may just sit up here and track for a while sideways. Let's take a look at XLP. What did it do today? Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. The Spider Consumer Staples ETF once again defies anything. Well, of course, today was kind of a mixed day for different, very small up day for the market. But what does the Consumer Staples ETF do? It ignores everything and just once again has a big green up day. I'm telling you, it's super bullish. It's tracking along the top. Any little dippy do like that is go long. I still think this is a great options play for long side. Just got to time it right. Okay, that's the deal. What is this thing doing over here? Let's get rid of that. I don't know what that is. Is that for like, what is that for weekly? That's probably for weekly. I don't know what that is. September 15th. That's in the wrong place. Okay, let's go over to weekly chart. Okay, I guess that was technically supposed to be a cycle low. That never happened. Look at this thing. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Okay, and then there's supposed to be a cycle low here. October 6th. Maybe we see something pull back into going into October 6th. Okay. So duplicate. Bring it down here a little bit. October 6th. We'll put it on there. Okay. So that's the other cycle low right there. But, you know, these two are kind of close to each other. These cycles are a beautiful thing, man. This thing is on fire. And it's just defying anything and everything. So that's the ETF, Consumer Staples, Spider Consumer Staples ETF, on fire, still along. September 12th is 3 days away. Maybe a little something happens there, but I doubt it. That is an option trader's dream right there. Let's see what else. I think that covers everything. I think I've covered everything that I normally cover. There's a lot of opportunities in the marketplace. S&P 500, gold. I still like the Japanese yen, looks real strong. XLP looks strong. Let's see what else. Those are the ones that truly stand out as the ones to trade. Yeah. And some of those other products have some really good hourly cycles, like the Japanese yen has a pretty good hourly cycle. That's a product you definitely want to be trading. So that's pretty much it. Hope everybody had an awesome day of trading. I will be live streaming on Twitch Wednesday morning, 7 o'clock, Texas time, CDT time. Join me, become a member, $7.99 a month. The link is in the description, so are the instructions. God bless everybody. Talk to you all real soon again next time.